it seems like your like profile is rising like crazy. The amount of people you're performing for is going up, but the album didn't sell as well as the last album. Why do you think that is?
I think, man, because I think it's a lot of different reasons. I think because the fan support, whether it be like when you're first getting on, especially when you're going from an independent to a major standpoint, those fans are really supporting you out there.
Yeah,
so
they're like
buying
anxious to go and do it,
ready to buy like 8 copies.
Right,
so where those fans that probably bought like 8 this time probably bought like 4. It was certain fans that still went out and did that, but I think at the same time, it's just about. Really, the album, I think it's all those singles, man. Sometimes it's kind of a trade-off, and I've noticed it sometimes when you have a lot of records off of an album, or when you have a whole album that people feel like they have to listen to the album and get everything instead of being able to just turn on the radio to where, like, I got 5 songs on the radio, which is like people could just listen to those 5 and not feel like they, have to
go get the
search for Kid Ink more so because I'm writing. I feel like it's a little bit too much in face, to where I'm too accessible sometimes to where that might, turn around things.
I feel like the album doesn't have like a hell and back moment on it. There's not like, I feel like people still don't know a lot about you, Kid Ink.
Right, and I think I feel like it was a conscious decision along with just not also having the right production for that record. Where I had to take a moment where I was like, all right, I want to do a Hell and Back record, I want a No Miracles record, but then it was like, I don't want to force it. I want the record to be natural, sound real like the other records did, because they weren't forced. It took me, minutes to get those records and to get the right beat. So I blame it more so on the producers, because, man, I'm asking everybody for beats, and everyone's sending me.
They're sending you like club records and
But everyone's, everyone could blame it on me, but it's like no one's. At the same time trying to help me step out of that box more so, and I kind of have to force it myself. So I felt like with this project, I felt like I had some time to really, especially with the time frame, how fast the label wanted to get it out, to still ride along with that movement and mode and get people, to accept that, and then I can move on the next project or just the next records to do something else, because I've proven myself at that point. I might have had to prove it to myself. I probably had to go, am I really making these radio records, or is just this was just that one time thing, and I kind of, had to show and prove that to her. Now it's like, all right, I could do this. Now let's move on.